Take 3, anyone? Finally, it worked. Okay, I think I know what caused it. If I'm not mistaken, I think I fixed it. Okay, I'm just hoping I nailed it. Yeah, that's all. That's all. Because I finally figured out what was causing it. It could have been a loopy camp link. Sorry, I didn't push to get our chats. Oh no, man, no worries, man, Mike, no worries. Hey, when we get a chance to, yeah, I think we should just I should just send you a message, right? We can just chat. That'll be a long time, man. Yeah. It's been a long time. You fair. This Mike is. I think I'm among the whole community, right? Mike, kind of know of him. We know of each other for what 30 years now. Should be 30. I know a fair bit longer than Cleon, boy. Yeah. So yeah, the oldest fella on the forums, I know. Yeah. Yeah, we all kind of been there, done that. Okay, so all right. So what we're gonna do is now, if it drops out, I don't think the signal should drop out anymore. I fixed the problem. It was actually my cam. It wasn't my cam link, but I think it was. I cleaned the cables out, but I reset. I reset the. What was it? I reset the ELGATO drivers, but I also fixed. I managed to fix. Yeah, we toast to him. I just hope it's fixed. That's all. Okay, so what we're gonna do? I think I wanted to try this out. Right, trap inside. Fairly, we're gonna focus. So I'm trapping inside, also focusing play through the middle. The only person here is gonna be TAKE. So everybody is coming towards Hamel. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. Let's see what happens, right? Okay, we're gonna try Lingmo in the middle. I think we tried Lingmo in the middle. That didn't work out. I can't remember. No, I know that we tried some of these players out. I know we tried some of these players out. No, and it was terrible against in that match, right? The last match that we played. What's that team? Anybody remember who we played? I can't remember who we played, man. We played Real Madrid, right? We got slaughtered by Real Madrid, right? Because we actually I do this a lot. I intentionally play players out, right? I try new players out to see how they play. Oh yeah, Tulo was terrible. Yeah, Tulo was the walking disaster, man. So let's okay. Once again, I want to see the traps. Okay, the thing about traps, right? The only way you're gonna see traps work is this way. All right. So what we've done is we've done a trap inside with a focus play through the middle. What does that do? We're actually drawing people in with the angles. We want them to be tackled here. Now remember, defensive wingers, they don't stay wide. They stay inside, right? So we're trapping everyone in this area, right? So we're actually allowing teams to attack us down this way. So let's see what happens. I mean, my head says it's better to trap outside, but I see that what's happened. Okay, we open up space in the middle. We want the first ball there. Okay, that's what I'm expecting to see. It will obey your line of engagement, but that was more like very, very short, right? So this will not affect your trap. But this focus play to the middle. So what happens is the players come closer, they come closer to support play, and then the center mids, they do that. And then after that, your passes are more focused centrally as well. So this is Johor JDT. Okay, you see, this is a Scudetto or bust. Exactly, Scudetto or bust. We gotta win. We are aiming to win the whole damn thing this year. Yeah, this is actually the best team in Malaysia. Probably the only. I won't say the only, but they're so professional. They've got the best coaches, the best facilities, the best sports scientists. They're the most, I would say, advanced team when it comes to preparing. So they literally have no competition in the local league, none whatsoever. Their nearest challenges is just hammer them 5-0. Another team 6-0. They don't stand a chance, right? So I mean, we will probably see these kicks won't tell us much, right? We're attacking them too well. This Jay Williams. I mean, this is okay. I think we might try this. Okay, now this we might see it there. Okay. We allowed them to go through the middle. So what they did was a long ball through the center. I don't like that. That is something I don't like. Right. So if I see a lot of that happening, I definitely don't want that. I'd rather have crosses. I'd rather deal with. Okay, if I was going to deal with crosses, there is trap outside. But probably with trapping outside right now is that I will open my flanks up, and then in doing so, my I'm playing my strength is actually my 2v1 situations I create on the in wider areas. So if I trap outside, what's going to happen is every time they're just going to come here, and I cannot launch a 2v1. Now if I win the ball here, I can launch. See, what we're doing is, you see the players collapsing in the middle, we're allowing them to come through the center, right? So they're allowing them to come through the center. So basically how this works is, if you looked at the game, right, and you see in sideline view, you will see a lot of this body shape where they're turning inside, they're letting you run inside instead of turning the other way and letting you run outside. So you'll see a lot of these body shapes going on. So now when we have the ball, it doesn't really matter, right? So we're attacking them. See, these are small things that you pay attention to when you're playing the trap inside and trap outside instructions. Now, of course, we have the ball, so it's irrelevant. So he comes inside. I love this setup. Focus play to the middle also is not too bad. Yeah. So you see what's happened here again, right? We allow them through the middle, right? So we basically gave them the space to come down the middle. So like, there we go. See that body shape we took? This is what happens when you do a trap. It basically we're standing in such a position that we're allowing you this way, but you can't go this way, right? So his turn, and remember what we did with the pressing angles, right? So, but this guy shouldn't be affected. He's affected by the trigger press. The center mids have all got hard tackle, right? And trigger press more often. So whenever he turns the ball, this guy's gonna go in, and this guy's gonna go in. He's in trouble, man. He's turned his back to two players, so they both went in for him. He's got to release the ball. So these are small things that you pay attention to in the game. And then if you can learn how to pay attention to this, man, seriously, this game is chicken. This game is nothing, right? You'll be playing like you're smoking this game all the time. Yeah. So we see this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually coming off commentary because I want to get to a meaningful match. So this is just for familiarity, right? So I'm not really bothered with all the goals either. So we just want players to understand the system. So these three shouldn't have an issue. They are familiar. This guy is familiar. This guy is familiar. This guy is familiar. The one in the center, he's not. So this is for the benefit of Mr. Williams. Okay, so all these players are actually going to be the starting 11 that play around him. He's our new signing. All right, so let's see how it pans out. I mean, this is just a preseason friendly. I mean, we don't even need to see goals, man. Let's just forget all this and just go max. Okay, let's just forget. This is just for substitution, get players familiar. I never leave this to the S-man. If I do, I'll have players out injured. They won't learn their positions. It's a complete waste of my time. I'm all about, especially when I'm doing lower leagues, it's so important. Like lower league football, like if you don't manage this aspect of the game, sometimes you pay the price. Especially if you got like the best 11 are the only 11 that you can use. Oh, then good luck to you, man. Okay. Jacques Hamel, we got Bartolai. Bartolai will play in that position. Eros companion, we're going to give this kid a chance to play. Acosta, we've got LeBron. So this is just a straightforward swap for swap. Zuba will bring on Bogart, right? Monticelli will bring on. Okay, we got three players here who are fighting for the same position. And this guy is too old, right? So he's here to make up the numbers now. That's it. Poor guy. Feeling sorry for him already, man. Okay, Pedro Biasi, we've got the useless Tulo. Do we give him another run? I mean, I don't think so. I think there's a part of me that says, accept the fact that he looks good on paper, right? The performance against Real Madrid was not good. It was disastrous. I'm trying to be polite here. Right, Tulo comes out and gets a yellow card straight away. Okay. Indonesian humidity will separate the boy. This is in Singapore. This is in JB, Johor Bahru, which is in Malaysia. Each 11 play a half. Yeah, correct. Always. Each 11 play one half. Or in case, okay, if you have 22 equally good players, right? If you want your team to gain tactical, if you want 11 players and you got 11 top players, play the 11 players for as long as you possibly can. 70 minutes, 80 minutes, right? Because the reserves, not important. If you really want, I mean, I've done the shortest time it will take you to gain tactical familiarity, right? I think it's I think by August you should gain full tactical familiarity. If you play every player in preseason in the position you want them to play in the tactic that you want, and you only use one slot. But nobody does that. No one will do that. Only psychotically insane people do that. Okay. And then the other thing about this is match practice before a game does not increase the risk of injury. Right? Match practice, if you do it without recovery, there is a chance, any session gives you an injury risk, right? Like we did earlier just now in the show, I don't know if you guys saw it or maybe some of you weren't here. Here schedule, right? So we go to trading, like I did earlier. Okay, so you come to schedule, select schedule, custom, look at our Wednesday and Sunday, look at the injury risk. If I remove all this, look at the injuries go up. Okay, now I put the match practice here. There's no change to injury risk. Now let me put in recovery. There's a maximum number of recovery sessions you can have. I don't think you can do any more after this. Oh, you can still. Yeah. Look at his injury risk. You can't go anymore. Right. This is the maximum, right? Once the bar comes down to here, you can't reduce it anymore. So this, no injury risk. You can play during the match. Yeah, there's no problem. It's light. It's very light, right? There's no injury risk. They got a lot of fatigue where you're giving them recovery sessions. Recovery sessions stack. Yeah. So you can. You try to have 8, 10 typically the hell's those. Yeah, about 8 to 10 friendlies, as many as you can. Sometimes you can just pop in all the friendlies. I do mine is 7 to 8. Mine is what 1, 2, 3, 4. Mine is 8. Mine is usually 8 friendlies. I got 8. 10 friendlies is a bit hard sometimes. I find it's very hard because I actually want to play the team, because I usually have I usually make it so that they have endurance sessions before a training game. So the fatigue level is crazy. You'll find that the very first game of the season, right, my players are tired. Right? They are usually tired. So but as the season progresses, right, they are the fitter team as the whistle blows. Yeah. Then when the last game of the season, I can have a full Europa Cup campaign, and if I play like Jose Fonseca last season, he played every single game. He got jaded only on the last game of the season. Milan, I made Mauro Mogri. We can make money from him. I mean, he's not going to really make a difference to us if he goes, right? Right. I don't plan on giving him a contract he's 39. I think we should just let him go. He's a good player, but we can't be depending on the old folk anymore. Right? His output has kind of dropped in the last few seasons. Like, he was peak form here. He was one of the best. He was like one of the best players. But in recent seasons, I'm more inclined to play the rest. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jack this out to about 3. And it's an Italian team. That's good. I mean, I don't mind selling it to rival Italian sides. I have no problems, because we want to, as a league, I want to raise our coefficient as well. So he's 28 years old. I think he's got a few good seasons. Why do I want to sell him? Okay, looking at him right now, right? If you look at his training, right, he's reached his I could look at his profile. I don't know where. There we go. Yeah. No, this is attributes. I don't want to go to the squad view for trading, but okay, we'll go there. All right. Okay, let's find something, right? I think it's Okay, BTN trading, right? There we go. Where's Magri? Magri, there we go. This is the one. Okay, he is. This just basically tells me chances are he's reached his CA, or rather his PA equals CA already. So I'm looking at him. I'm going. He's not gonna grow anymore, and other players are looking good. So why don't we just let him go? I think we should just accept it. Yeah. What? That is only you have more time, right? If you have more time, I agree. Okay, I think we're gonna let him go, lah. You know, squeeze a bit more, okay? Squeeze a bit more. Just trying our best, man. Yeah, okay, let him go, lah. Let him be happy, lah. Yeah, Fiorentina. Fiorentina is a strong team, man. Okay, all right, next game. Look at this, resistance, match review, resistance, attacking, match preview, go into this game, recovery, match review, match practice, recovery, attacking, team bonding. Okay, look at our dynamics and now team bonding, cohesion is good, right? So we want to really whip this team into shape. Okay, that guy just got injured because of the game, right? Somebody decided, hey, we don't like your face. All right, we're going to play Torre this game. We can just quick pick. Then we look at the players. Bianchi should play here. Torre should play there. Bianchi is not. Holy cow. I'll be back. Hey, sorry. My legs. I have legs. Yes. We just went because I'm using some basically rubber banding to fix streaming problems at the moment. Okay, Morselli comes here. All right, we're gonna try him there. Tulo, we're gonna try give Tulo a run. I mean, get him ready for the season at least. Blandino and Bianchi. Bianchi is a youngster, so let's give him a game. And we'll bring the Blandino on so these two can play. And then in the center, we can go the whole... we can put all of them there. Torre is about 14, not very good jumping reach. Papa Chevy has got better jumping reach than 15. Right. The Bartolek, Goliath, Tulo, Asino, Williams, Morselli. Williams, I don't think we should play him as an advanced forward. Even though the game says he's a better advanced forward, this position, I really need this position to go run wide and cross the ball. Crossing is only 8. Yeah. So he's got a decent right and left foot. So he might come in and Sino maybe not. Huh? So got Bogart. Who else we got? Zuba is injured. Ontrea is a goalkeeper. Nieto. Oh yeah, we have one goalkeeper in the under 18s. We're gonna promote him. Was it under 18s or our best goalkeeper? One of these guys has got a good future, not him. Morelli, 14, 13, 15. Okay. Minella, 14, 15, 11. This guy, positioning is a bit weak. I think we're going to promote him. Squad. Move to senior squad. Alright, so I think we're gonna, I don't know whether he's gonna be able to play, but here, this keeper, we're gonna give him a chance to play in this game. Nicolo Delago. Yeah, in fact, I am the kind of guy that has got a lot of match practice for my players. Yeah. I put a lot of match. Okay, Resolute, man. These two. Okay, not bad. Okay, 2 Resolutes already. I just realized that. And our defenders. Okay, so we're going to have... because we got a lot of good personalities now in our main team. Well, Stefano Pedro Biasi, we can add him here. But this guy has no impact. We got no dodgy youngster here, no? Right, these guys, see that? Look at this, man. They can't even mentor each other. These guys are too strong right now. I mean, I can bring a youth player through, but what's the point? At this moment, I don't want to bring too many youth players through. Yeah, that's it. These are good personalities already, so there's no point me having this group now. All right, so we got this group, and so we've got this Balance and Jovial in this group here. Jacques Hamel is in the attacking unit. Maro Magri is determined. I think we're going to remove him. I think we've got attackers. I don't think he's going to have any effect. This guy is too young. Yeah, that's it. This guy's too young. I put him here, it's got no effect. Yeah. All right. Actually, right now we have a pretty decent group. My senior team is spot on already. We managed to raise the profile of our senior team in terms of his personality. Club info, I don't know whether we can see from here. Scott mostly determined, which is good. Which is good. Right. So we're on track now. Helps raise the league, but also encourage drivers to give their older players, and they tend to fade a bit, and sometimes they end up letting young ones go. To me, hopefully. Yeah. I mean, for me, the reason why I want to raise the profile of the league as well, then got better teams, because right now our coefficient is dropped. So I think the only way we have to keep the profile of our league up. If you keep the profile of our league up, at least do better in competitions, right? Then what will happen is, as a result of that, the Italian teams start to dominate Europe. Yeah, so mine is a long-term kind of like, we're going to lift the Italian team to a level where the Italian nation is providing great clubs to Europe. Plus now I'm also the Italian manager. I just accepted the Italian job, man. No one is, a lot of people here have rarely seen me take on national jobs because I hate it. But because I'm after my 145 goal striker, right? Yeah, that's why I done that. Okay, no, we don't want to let him go permanently just yet. Okay, so, I did that already. Okay, never mind, let's go. Too late. Too late. Okay, this is a Japanese team that is based in Singapore. Yeah, Singapore is, yeah. Once Singapore left the Malaysian league, they basically had to create their own domestic league, right? So when they created their own domestic league, they gave incentives to other clubs like in Japan to base a team in Singapore. Right? So Singapore being Singapore, they were able to attract one or two teams. So we had teams from Brunei, we had a team from Malaysia at one point. I think the youth, one of the younger teams, I can't remember who. And then we have Brunei definitely, who's not part of Malaysia, their own nation, their own country, right? And then we had this Nigita. Nigita Unicorn has been in Singapore for a very long time, since the league's inception. Yeah. So we scored 2 goals. I'm happy. Okay, so Morselli. Tulo is not convincing me at all, man. Look, against this kind of Mickey Mouse sides, he's giving me a 6.7 on the flanks. Yeah. Whoever he gives me, he's in trouble. I'm not convinced that he can play for us next season. He could be transferred this season itself. I might let him go. I don't see the point of hanging on to him, even though his attributes tell me he's pretty decent. I don't want to fall under the same. I have to start looking at his data as well. Otherwise, I end up becoming like Alex Ferguson. Just because you don't see him tackle, you want to let him go. That could be in trouble if I do that. All right, so we got 45 minutes there. What we're gonna do now is Sino comes off for Ponticelli or Morselli. Where's Morselli? Morselli is in attack, so we play Ponti there. Jack Williams, we're going to leave Jack Williams on the pitch, right? I want Jack Williams to be familiar with the two positions, because he's going to be there for he's going to have to play that position for a long time. All right, so we got him, Papa Shawedi for Lingmore, okay. And then Blandino is a left-sided player, so we're going to have to bring on I think we can bring on Ozan. Ozan has played there. Okay, then Antonio Minella, the youngster. Then we've got LeBron. LeBron from, no, not Magri. Magri is leaving. Acosta. Then we've got Colias for Domenico Tassoni. There we go. All the substitutions are done. Let's get out there. Hang on a minute. Did I make a mistake? Why is Ponti in that position? Ponti should be playing here. Moselli should come off. Bogart. Yeah. Williams will finish the game. Advanced while pressing forward. Yeah. Okay. I want him to carry on playing this. He's going to play a lot of games in preseason. So get him quick. Maximum. Every friendly, he'll play until about 80 minutes. 75, 80. I'll just watch him like a hawk. If I see this become red too quick, I take him off. If he can finish the game, it's not bad. 80 minutes. Now we watch. Does it drop? Doesn't drop. 80 all the way. Go to 90. Don't drop. Red. Don't show me a red. I'll be happy if it doesn't go to a red. That's nice. Okie dokie. I'm happy. That's all I did. That's the only reason why I do this. So, technical familiarity. Oh man, this is gonna be a lot of work. But if it's rewarding. So I don't even know where the traps are gonna work. Really. I'm just waiting for one friendly where I can pay attention. No, we're not gonna do prisons. We're gonna same thing with prisons. We're gonna rotate our team. Fiorentina, I'm gonna pay attention. Godspurs, how are you, man? Okay, I think what we fixed the issues with the so there's no static coming through as well, right? There's no boop anymore as well. That's good. All right. Okay, Leeds United, Al Hilal, one Red Neto. Red Neto, this is out of the question, man. You want this, you pay 16.5 million. Scouting, we're still looking for the goalkeeper, right? I think that happened just now when I was looking for the goalkeeper, and then we had to restart the stream or something like that. Okay, all right. So we got all these guys here. 19 to we're gonna go 19 to 25. We don't want too old. We don't want a goalkeeper that's too old. One transfer status. I mean, I don't. Now that one I'm listed. Okay, so gone all over the world. Let's see if there's any high recommendations our players know of. Soren Madsen. Okay, let's get him scouted. Won't take long. Nunzio Frosio, we already scouted him. We know about this player. I remember this guy. Okay, I mean now is. Hey, hang on. There's some save ratios here. Okay. Some leagues are still playing. All right, so we've got save ratios now. Okay, 100% XGP, 82. Who's this guy? Roberto Vega. But this is not a very fantastical league. Okay, N-O, Jupilo, LP, Ramirez, Skypad, Superliga, La Liga, Brazil. What league is this? I don't know what league this is. South America. What league is this, man? Liga Professional is Argentina. Betson is where? Brazil. Well, I had to go, no, and use real names. No, Betson is not there. Can't be Chile, right? Chile. I'm not interested in Chile. Forget Chilean goalkeepers to get out. This one. South America. Di Mayo. What's that? Colombia. Bet Di Mayo. Okay, Bet Di Mayo. Colombia is land of the very high likelihood super wonder kids, no? Liga Bet play Di Mayo, Betson. Peru. Don't tell me got Bet. Peru also I have. Okay, out. Uruguay. Okay, fine. This must be Mexico. Liga BBVX Mex. Okay, alright. Mexico is also not bad. Alright, okay, so we got this. Hey, MCG 3. How are you, man? Pleasant surprise to see you stream on here in Texas. Texas! My brother is going to here. You know, I'm so sad. My brother is emigrating to the US next month, 20th of May. So he told me, why don't you pack your stuff and come on down? Because he's got a green card, right? And now my niece is actually an American citizen. So he's going like, come on, just pack your bags, just bugger out here. Come out here, man. And then do your thing from the US of A. Then I'm looking at him like, what thing? I'm gonna have to find a job, and you think they're gonna let me come? You think I'm not Elon Musk rich? Okay? If I was Elon Musk rich, yeah, I can go anywhere in the world. I just go here. I'm bringing my gazillions. Yeah, which is what's happening in Singapore right now. They're bringing in their gazillions, man. Yeah, all the chaps from China. I mean, it's that thing right now. The thing passing one-on-ones. Hey, this guy Aiden Park might be interesting, but yeah, I look at Premier League, Aiden Park, Scottish. Hey, it's not bad actually. Okay, get scout report him. Looking at his numbers, right? We've obviously scouted. He's played for Manchester United, 12 to 15.5 million. He's young. He might be a good striker. Lee Buxton. The only reason why I signed a player called Lee Buxton is because there was Mike is here. Okay, Mike is one of the oldest forum users, right? There's one guy just as old as him called Buxton. Okay. Man, I remember the discussions we used to have back in the day when we were all playing with this bloody a game which was just script. There was no 2D at all. So yeah, Buxton was good at making tactics. So the only reason why I'm scouting him is because his name is Buxton. That's me. Yeah, I will sign players because of their names. If they remind me of someone I know, I guarantee you he's gonna be part of my team. Okay, that's not okay. Having said that, when we signed the guy called Penis, okay, don't read too much into it. Okay, Alan Suarez. Okay, what about this guy, Steve Smith? No, I'm looking at range. If I see positioning is like less than, look at this range, right, to 15, probably won't sign him. And then I'm looking at handling. I'm looking at the ranges here, like the 11, like decent eccentricity. And then looking at his handling, 12 to 16, that's pretty low bar, right? Thiago Sentin sent me, and then we got Soren Madsen. Soren Madsen looks quite promising, so we're going to scout him as well. Oh, we're scouting him already. Eddie Santos is a good signing. Yeah, the logic that I used to play this game. Hey, if it's a Santos, sign him. Like Jose Zapata, you know. Can you imagine the logic I use? Santos sign. Hey, it's worked. Yeah. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, long time ago. Senol Duman. One-on-ones, 11 to 15. Handling, kicking. Aerial reach, command of area. Come to the US, you can stream when I'm free. Hardik Johan Putra. First, let's walk first before I decide to run. I mean, the thought has crossed my mind many times. Every time I go to the US, I don't want to come home. Really. I mean, like, the moment I land, right, my plane lands, I'm in seventh heaven, man. Because I love London and I love the US, right? I love the UK and I love the US. Whenever I go, I'm in seventh heaven. Except I don't really like, sorry, I take it back. I don't really like London very much. I like anything outside of London. Okay? Because London, they don't have to, I mean, London, have you ever been to any, I've never found a pub in London that opens after 11 p.m. Like once I went out drinking in London at 10:30 p.m. thinking, yeah, I need a drink. I had a long, hard day, right? Me and my friends. We're here, we gone there, we gone here, we go. I walk around London, bloody half the pubs are closing. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with these English people? Don't they know this is a good time to have a pint before I go to bed? They're like, all of them are closing. I'm like, what the hell? Apparently it's the rules in London, man. Having said that, there are parts of the US too that are like that. But I love the US. I've been there so many times. So there was one time I was going to the US every year. Every year I'll be in the US. But my wife used to ask me, what the hell's wrong with you? I said, yeah, I enjoy what I do. Used to go I actually went for talks. Apparently people actually paid money to listen to me speak. Don't ask me why. Seriously, I have no idea why they want to listen to me, Seriously. Apparently I have some experience worth sharing. No, I mean, and this is not the Americans who want to come and see me. The people from Singapore actually. That was the funniest bit though. I actually had Singaporeans there were there to listen to me. I was like, dudes, I'm from Singapore. Why didn't you just find me in Singapore? It was funny as. Oh man, it was hilarious. I love it though. Aero Reach is what is this guy, man? It's like 20, 11, 20. This guy is only 17 years old playing for Wales. Look at this. Just these attributes are making me take notice. Okay, just a few. US Michigan. Oh my goodness, that's brilliant. The Great Lakes. Ooh, that is absolutely sensational. I want to go to Michigan. I always wanted to go to Michigan. Yeah. So the places I wanted to go in the US, right? So I had this itch I couldn't scratch. So my friends asked me, so what are you gonna do? I want to go to New York. Then go like, so big deal. Why do you go to New York? I want to run in, Central Park. A big deal, right? So I ran from Central Park to the UN building. That's always been my goal. Like, I'm gonna run from Central Park to the United Nations building. So I did that. Scratch that itch. Michigan is another itch. The Great Lakes. Yeah, I want to go there too. But this time, those days easy, right? You're solo. You're a lone ranger. You're by yourself. Now it's easy when you're on your own. You don't have to worry about getting up, getting others ready, sharing your plans with other people and getting vetoed because somebody else wants to, go somewhere else. Things are a bit different now, man. Now I've got to think about, now where would the kids like to go? There was one time I went to Florida and my wife looked at me, she says, Disneyland isn't far away, is it? I'm like, nope. But she was pregnant. So I was like, yeah. You see, we have this rule in my house. Like, I won't say it was a rule. It was more like, she's pregnant, get out of the house. Basically, that was the thing. My mom's coming, so get the hell out of the house. I was like, you want me to get out of the house? Not a bad idea. See you in a week's time. On a plane, baby. US of A. The first thing I did when I landed, right? Oh my God, I went for the biggest burger I could find. Because I got this thing for burgers, right? So I go, when I'm in the US, right, I'll try all the different burgers. I love American food. My favorite meal of the day in America is breakfast. And I come back, I'm like 2 kilos heavier. That's why I run so much when I'm in the US. I love it, man. You live half a mile off Lake Huron. Oh my lordy, that's beautiful. That is so beautiful. That's nice. That's so nice. Why is London good for? Good for one day. Oh, London is nice. I like London. I like a lot of friends in London. I got family in London too. Like the last stop on the tube. That's all I remember. Can't remember what's the stop. I know it's a bit. Is it north? It's north, yeah. Somewhere last stop on the tube. My cousin stays in London, yeah. So sometimes I go to London and visit friends. But I haven't been to London in like quite a few years. The last place I went to was the US. That was in 2016. That was my last trip. I would say no. My last trip was 2018. 2018, I was in the US, yeah. I went in 2017, 2016, 2018. 3 years in a row, no. You think that when you land in the US and customs immigration get used to your face? Apparently, the problem is my race. Okay, in my race, my name sounds like Fred Smith. See, if you wanted to take my name and compare it to an American name, I'm like a Fred Smith or a Sam Jones, a very common name. So I have a very common Punjabi name. So you can imagine how many Daljit Singhs there are in the world. There are probably millions walking around. So yeah, apparently when they hit my name on the machine, it popped up. They probably blacklisted somebody called Daljit Singh. So I had to go in for a long interview. So they could ascertain whether or not they had to prove to them that I was a different Daljit Singh. Apparently I'm not the one born in India. Ponti turn, it's okay. You got training? Yeah, you don't worry. During pre-season, you will twist, turn, break a leg here. I don't mind. Fred Smith, exactly. Late stream, yeah, for a while, Irfan. I was streaming for a while because ever since my mother-in-law, I've had a whole change in schedules, man. In videos are very hard for me to get out now, shorter videos, because I have to homeschool my sons. So, and plus on top of that, my mother-in-law is not well, so we've got to pitch in where we can until I can bring in someone else to help us as well, and that takes like 90 days. 90 days, not 1 day, not 2 days, 90 days. Why 1.98? Give me more. Okay, I give you 9. Come on, 16, 17. They all want him. Okay, Al Hilal come suggest gonna go. Red is actually not a bad goalkeeper, just a one bad game, right? See, I'm a terrible manager, and all it takes is one bad game, you're out of the door. You could have played well the entire season. You have one really bad game, you're out of the door. I don't know. That's my style of play when it comes to goalkeepers. But I'll still make money off them. So we signed it for 8 million, right? So anything is good money. We're not desperate for money. 37 million, currently spending 79. Yeah, just adjust the budget. 34 million. Yeah. Scouting finished on Carlos Brioni. No, this is not bad. I'm 15, command of reach. Positioning is terrible. Okay, that's it. Thanks, but no thanks. No point the guy being able is good at catching a ball if he doesn't know where he's gonna catch the ball. So like, his handling is good if the ball is coming straight at him. Even then we might have question marks. London is good for a day, but then I miss the countryside. Yeah, London is good for a day. Yeah, countryside is 10 times better. Yeah. I drove out of London, right? I had so much fun. I went to Cornwall, I went north, yeah. Not in London itself. London itself is okay, not bad, but not in the city. It's not city side. Outside is fantastic. Love it. Ended up back in the day, I was actually playing a lot of golf, right? So I was like hardcore golfer. I travel all the way to London with my golf clubs, okay, and a baby in tow with a wife, with my golf clubs. That's how psycho I was with golf. I told my wife, I said, look, I don't care. I want to have one round of golf in Cornwall. It's on my bucket list, I told her. So she was cool. She said, go, tick things off your bucket list. So there I was, sitting in Cornwall. I remember it was like off the coast, right? Trying to hit the ball off the tee. Yeah. Hard luck. Try very hard to keep the ball on the tee first. Man, the wind is so strong. You try to swing at the ball, right? Ball doesn't stick on the tee. Yeah, in the end I didn't use tee. I didn't use the tee. I had to ground the ball. Yeah. Okay, London is nice. ML, okay, good. Blandino can play here. Torre can play Fonseca, Benzi, Goliath, Porcelli. Again, this is all for the benefit of this guy. Most of the other players should be fine. I think we'll try. Okay, this is what Prisons, right? Prisons no need. Okay, we go Asino. Give him a break. Okay, we're gonna try Bartolek. Bartolek hasn't played it. Tassone, give him a match. Not him. No, we have to give Fonseca a game, right? Main players all must play. Okay, but we have to remember who are the players that didn't play. Yeah, Cornwall is lovely in the summer. Yeah, man. How am I still alive? I am still alive. Alive and kicking. Play until your love is. It's extremely rare to see me on the forums. Yeah. Nowadays, I intentionally I don't post on the forums. Yeah. It's intention. I'll still help people out, but I don't do any long posts. I think there's too much of this content, like this. People ask questions, I try and help. That's me now. I'm not into the whole use. Nowadays, more and more the forums becoming. Guess what? I've got this. We got this. Please come and read the blog. Read this blog coming out from my side. So I'm not there. I'm more into like, if you got a problem, ask a problem. I'll try to help you out. That's it. Yeah. mean, that was what the origin. I mean, that's why it's how I see it, lah. I mean, to each his own. I'm happy. It's okay. Whatever. Oh, shish kebabs. Acosta. No. We can't afford to see this. This is not good. Not for one of our starting players. They came out straight away. You see, this is the reason why. Hang on a minute. This is the reason why I manage the games. Yeah. Because if I don't, then what could happen is he gets a major injury. Then we have a problem. Playing East Sterling in Scott Champions and my money is scrimping even compared to other. Yeah, man, I was scrimping at the start of this. When I took over the safe, they were a few million in debt. They had a loan. So I took over when they were they were in trouble with relegation. So I took over the club. And then the first act was to kick out the whole youth team to save on funds. Yeah. Then the next thing I did was slowly rebuild finances. Yeah. So I did a buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high for a few seasons. I play a player for one season, I buy him for 2 million, I sell him for 20. That kind of thing. Kept doing it a lot of players. Yeah. We're high turnover. But that was enough for us to set things up because I was looking for a long-term save where, I could I want to develop players from the club basically. I want to win titles with homegrown players. As many homegrown players as I possibly can. All right, Jack comes on for pressing forward. Matteo. I think that should be fine. Yeah, exactly. If you don't control friendlies yourself, chances are you leave it to the S-Man. Good luck to you. Huh? I don't mind injuries in training. That is not so bad. Sometimes you're unlucky. You might get one or two, but yeah, always good lah. I like playing like this. All right, we got Torre. We take him off. I think we can bring on a right-sided defender. This guy. We got Lingmore here. We got Dominic Tassone. That's good timing. Good time for him to come out. Morselli for Magri. Bogart for I don't know who. We just put anyone. See, this is the problem, right? Bogart will have to finish the game. Yeah, we let Bogart finish the game. Another I'll play a player out of position. Then he will learn accidentally. Over time he might learn that position. I don't want him to do that. You've been around since the dugout days. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I am just I'm here just to help. That's it. That's always been my goal. Yeah. I got maybe a few more years left in me. So yeah, I mean, in terms of content on life, you never know. In fact, maybe God has a clock in mind for you. Next thing you know, do a tick tock. My late father suddenly visits me in my sleep. That's when you guys better start getting worried. Apparently, with my family, apparently, I'm telling you this. It's very hard to know. Apparently, we seem to get visited by our relatives before we die. I don't know why. My dad knew the night before. My mom knew. That's why I almost killed my brother. Yeah. Apparently, I'm not joking. Seriously, they have family meetings, man, nowadays. It's like, hey guys, we're having a family meeting. Why? I'm dying tomorrow again? Another one? That's how that was my reaction the first time I heard. First time I was about 20, I think I was only in my 20s when my dad passed away. So I was very, very badly affected. Yeah, I was very badly affected, man. I went south very fast. I was very close to my father, so I went south very, very fast. And then the worst part is, so when my dad called us for a family meeting to tell us that he wouldn't be around the next day. I was like, I scolded my father straight away. What the hell are you talking about? So the first thing I said, I let my father have it. My father laughed. He said, seriously, I'm going tomorrow. Dalji, I won't be around. I'm like, shut. So I did, of course, I didn't use vulgarities. I walked out of the house. The next thing I know, I'm getting a call from my mom because I got my own place. I'm sleeping. And my God, Mom, hey, Daljit, you better come home. Why? Your dad just got taken to the hospital. I rushed straight to the hospital. Apparently my dad died in sleep in the hospital. Yeah. So he had a big smile. In fact, my dad actually went, had a shower. This is a true story. My father actually went, had a shower, cleaned himself up, nice, put on perfume and all that, went to lie in bed, and poop, that was it. Sayonara, adios, I'm out of here. And he had a smile on his face. So apparently, I think my dad was laughing at me, because probably, wait till my son gets a load of me. So that's probably it. So I went rushing to the hospital. I was like, I was beat. Yeah. So I was quite angry at myself. If I had taken it seriously, I would have been dead all night. I would have had one more pint with my dad. Hey, Dad, come on, pour us another whiskey. Since you're not going to be around tomorrow, we might as well finish the whole bottle. I would have, exactly, that was my reaction to my father. Dad, let's get hammered, man. Why don't you, when you go and see God, you can have one with him too. I just help you guys. I'm not a teacher, that's all. I just help. Whatever knowledge I have is yours. I share. I want to share. Even if it's got to do with life lessons. Never ever take things for granted in your life, okay? In fact, be grateful. Be grateful of the smallest things that bring you joy. If you put them all together, you'll be amazed at how many good things you have going on in your life. Right? Sometimes you might have an argument with a loved one, but then that's just one argument, right? That's one solitary argument. It's easy. See, the problem with us is we always hang on to the bad. No matter what happens, you always end up holding on to the bad. I don't know why. It's human nature. No? Why do people only remember the bad? I don't get it. I like to remember the good. That's the best. That's one thing I love from my father. My father was a joker, man. My friends used to come to the house not to see me, Which was I used to get damn annoyed when I was growing up. I said, Dad, my friends are coming over, they want to see you. What the heck you do? What can I do? They all love it. Yeah, my friends all love my dad, man, growing up. And then I love my mom's cooking as well. So that was another thing I disliked. They come to the house, they will be eating at the table and they won't leave. So my mom is just in the kitchen whipping out meal after meal after meal after meal after meal. My friends are sitting down there feeding themselves silly. So I always appreciate all the good things you have, especially your friends. Sometimes your friends also will surprise you. Okay, companion comes back, Bartole. Where's Hamel? I don't know why I suddenly went on that little. So excuse me. All right, we got Asino. We'll give. Moselli will have to play there with our friend injured, so he has got to come in. So slowly, we got Last Lingmo. Last Lingmo will come in here. He's gonna start there. Tulo, you shut up. You sit down here, okay? You sit there. You're likely going to be a substitute. Goliath, I think. Okay, man. Top 2, right? These two. Not top 3. Top 3. Top 3. Look at this, right? This is my standard team. Okay. So this is the only missing ingredient. Let's go. Thank you very much, man. Account 52782822293. Better not be a phone number. Can you imagine somebody actually checks that out for a phone number? Oh, guys, Fiorentina, we actually have to watch this game. This is the one. Remember I said we got to watch one game to see how the traps work? This is the one game we're watching, okay? All right, let's go. So our traps, right? So they have the balls. What's going to happen is they're going to turn their bodies in. You'll see them turning their bodies in, letting them come through the middle, right? So that's the whole goal. So turn. There we go. See that? Go back inside. Go back. There we go. Okay, now he's gone wide. This is interesting. Good header. Okay. Good defending as well. Oh, wait. Hold on a minute. Did I do that? Oh, stop cross. No need. Do we want to stop cross? We trap inside. So you're going to give way and then you're not going to let them cross. So you're allowing them to come inside here. This guy's going to come in. I mean, what this means is they will collapse on themselves later. Okay, we're going to just remove, not do any cross engagement just yet. Yeah, life is a learning process. What I like about Football Manager is it's not always the same. There's small changes, and he's learning to spot things that are different. This is nice. Okay, simple. Fiorentina, they clobbered us last season, right? They took our spot in the Champions League. So it's why I arranged a friendly with them. On. Okay, this is it. Okay. Nice. Now I get my running 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So what does he do? He doesn't turn. Okay, not bad, not bad. We're playing on balanced mentality. Hamel with a long ball into Williams. Williams comes in, takes a shot. Boom! That's what we want to see. That is why I signed him. Okay? That is exactly why I signed him. I want him to be a pure... this guy is going to be a pure goal scorer. The guy on the right is not going to be a goal scorer as much as he's going to be a creator. So this guy is going to be able to cross the ball. This guy is going to come in and also cross the ball, but he's coming a bit too aggressively. Let me check his traits. Does he have traits? Runs, ball, through center, tries. I mean, this runs the ball offered. Okay, he dribbles a lot. That's the only thing. Is it impossible to make the game work with players that hugs the line touch? No, remember the PPMs, right? Player traits. Player traits are tendency to. They're not a law. Meaning, if you have a trait, occasionally he will hug the line, and sometimes he will go to the center and hold that position. What you have to pay attention to is the roles that you're using as well, because Football Manager is a game of it's if there's nobody, basically they will come inside here if you have players in wider positions too. So you need roles to be wide. Otherwise you get a lot of congestion. Yeah, I like inverted wing backs. I don't use more than one anymore. The only time I used two was in FM 19. Was it 20? Because back then it was just insanely good to run people through the middle, right? Because they're always unmarked. Okay, this is nice. Okay, come back again. Acosta, Moselli. I don't know if the focus play to the middle is actually very... See, my logic was very simple, right? Trap here, so they all collapse into this position, right? So they allow the players to come in and will tackle, right? Okay. But then what I wanted to do was focus play. So when we build up play, they actually come closer. So they build up play, the more passes through the middle. I don't know if it's killing this transition over here. So I'm going to remove this for a while, because I don't see my 2-on-1s happening anymore. We used to regularly release a 2v1 on the left, right? So lately it's not been happening. So hey, early preseason he got yellow. Come on. This is interesting. Now they've gone into that shape. So we're actually allowing them. What we're doing is we're allowing them through the middle. Right, and yeah, this is working. Yeah, Liquid was using 2 inverted wing backs and 2 wingers. 2 inside forwards. Yeah. No, sorry. 2 wingers. 2 wingers. I used 2 wingers. 2 inverted wing backs and 2 wingers. That's the only time I know they work. But even in Football Manager 23 right now, I would advise you to use 2. If you're going to use 2 inverted wing backs, it's okay to have them occasionally hugging the line, right? That's fine. I mean, occasionally they'll do overlaps. It's even fantastic. So what you want is 2 wingers instead of inside forwards. But the place where you have that player hugging the line, either play an inside forward. In fact, I will probably play a winger with a trait likes to cut inside from that flank. That's what I would do. Yeah, I prefer that, because then I've got a tendency to as well. So I don't have a player that's in the half space like that inverted wing back. Inverted wing back is in the half space. You get a lot of congestion through the middle. That's the one thing you don't want in this game. You get too much congestion, you don't get goals. Hey, we stopped our congestion already. There, we were just having that just now. So now we're creating the 2v1 and we're getting down the flanks. See, that's what I wanted, and I didn't see it earlier because of the focus play to the middle. The moment I went focus play to the middle, that 2v1 on the flanks died, a natural death. Right, so I didn't like that. So this is much better. So we're also allowing them to come through the middle. Right, this is the passage that we have opened up for them. But when they come through that passage, the 2 defensive wingers from the wider positions, they collapse inside, because I'm also doubling up with the opposition instructions as well. So the opposition instructions are encouraging us to show them inside too. So when they come inside, there's a hard tackling on all their center mids except for the AMC. So So I'm liking what I'm seeing. So okay, let's go key highlights. So far, so good. I mean, this is preseason. I'm only looking for movements in preseason. I'm not necessarily looking for a win. I'm just looking for exactly, I've got my eyes set for these transitions. If you see them, you're happy. Yeah. Exactly. If you have wingers who have the trait card inside, they could sometimes come inside, or they sometimes go wide. That's the beautiful thing about having a trait as opposed to a role. See, what I like about inverted wingbacks, so inverted wingbacks have a rule. They will come in, they will sit and anchor themselves. But if you've got a player that has got a trait that hugs the line, then what you actually have is a very interesting inverted wingback. Why? Because sometimes he will come inside, say that position. Sometimes he'll take the ball and run wide, right? The other thing you want to try out in the game of Football Manager is the playing an inverted wingback on the flank opposite his preferred foot. That is also very, very, very nice, because when you do that, what you actually get is an inverted wingback who cuts inside. So you get the inverted wingback cutting inside. Then you got a winger staying wide, right? So the inverted wingers are driving through the middle because they're using their preferred. So he's on the left, he's using his right foot, right? So he's actually coming inside. The other guy is also coming inside, but your wingers are staying wide. So as they're attacking through the center, they're forcing players to come to them, right? When they come to them, you create space out of the flanks, right? Switch ball to other flank in the center. Dictate tempo in the center. You're done. You get the ball out wide, they're toast because you've got a free man to cross the ball. Yeah. So there's other things you can do with the game. There's so many ways to have fun, no? It's just up to you, lah. You know. This game is about imagination. Yeah. When it comes to tactics, there's no hard and fast. You have to. Okay, I don't believe that there's a hard and fast. You have to play like this, right? Or all these roles and duties or these team instructions are only good for this. Like for me, I've got high possession tactics that have passed into space. Or the best part is the statement that you cannot use pass into space with run at defense. In fact, I use it all the time. Run at defense and pass into space. Because as I'm running at defense, I'm dribbling, right? My players are taking them on, right? So they're pulling the players away, right? I'm creating space for the through ball. See? So don't fall. Don't. My advice is to try everything in the game. My biggest advice. In fact, stop watching videos from people like me, right? That's why do you think I play with Neymar as a libero? Or I do all kinds of nonsense. You see me, right? I intentionally play that way just so that I have, my moments of madness. Okay. Oh man, I can't sub these guys now. They gotta stay. Lingmo, can I come? We come off, or Blandino can come on. Okay, good. Morcelli and Jack. But Jack doesn't like me, Jack, what? I just joined this club. We can play every single preseason game. And I'm the most expensive transfer in history. Yeah, this guy is losing it. This is the only... there. See, if you think about how to use these inverted wingbacks, right? You can create some of the most beautiful tactics in the game. I don't have time. I'm playing with this 145 goal striker system, right? You should try it. It's very nice. There are so many good tactics that people haven't discovered yet. One of those is going to be the inverted wingback opposite foot and with wingers and a player in the center who's got dictates tempo and switch ball to flank, because he's going to release those wingers. Then all you need is a pressing forward in the center who is tall, strong, fast. And you've got yourself another very high goal scoring tactic. Yeah. Just have fun this game. The only mistake I see people making is usually player choices. That's it. That's easy to fix, right? Just keep signing players. Okay, get it wrong, yeah, what? Just go and get a new player, man. We already got they got so many tools out there, man. Yeah. Great point. It would run with ball and pass. Yeah, run with ball and pass into space. It's like you always hear people tell you, don't use it, it's counterproductive. I'm like, dude, seriously? These counter instructions in the game. I don't know, just have fun. Of course, there are certain things that don't make sense. If you want to play a tactic with like 6 players, like you squeezed everybody here, 3 strikers, you put 2 here, you put 2 here, you say, think to yourself, this is an attacking tactic. All of them attacking. This should get me a lot of goals, and then I only need 1 defender, right? Okay, now you're being insane. No one can help you if you lose games, huh? Okay. There's a limit to madness. You want to see a player take it to the limit? Come to my streams. There you see players. I'm playing at the limit of my madness. This tactic I'm playing, I score 3 goals, AI will score 2. I score 4, AI will score 3. It's all entertainment. Just give me entertainment. That's why I make these kind of tactics. Just for entertainment. I'm streaming. What you think? When I stream a 1-0 game, is it? 2-0 game? No. I want to keep you guys on the edge of your seats. You do not know what the scoreline is going to be. That's a lot more fun. How about training? Can I just give the ass man? Okay, Crystal Laporte. That's a very good question. If you give it, okay, let me just put it to you this way. Okay. Training is about optimizing the time, okay, you have with your players to get them trained optimally. Okay, so a player between the ages of 16 to 21 is optimum years. These guys they're gonna explode in their development, right? Problem is this. When you give it to the ass man, if you give all the training to the ass man, what do you think is going to happen? He's going to be very general. He doesn't know what you want to do. He's looking at your team and going like, I don't know what he wants, right? Does he want to play this? I'm not sure. I'm going to choose the system that I am most familiar with. Ass man system. Okay. Then, that doesn't really help you very much because it's just a general system. Then if you use the ass man for preseason, I guarantee you your players are going to get jaded. I guarantee you. There's no 2 ways about it. I guarantee you it's going to happen. Because the ass man never pushes your team to the hill in preseason. He never does. First touch, 11. Okay, forget it. This guy's out. I mean, everything is nice, but he's out. So my advice to you is, as far as general training is concerned, make sure that when you go into preseason, it's very simple. You come inside here, you got this preseason, right? Use one of these. Heavy, early. Lose no matches. This is what SI's one is, Preseason, without games, only 1 rest day. In preseason, heavy. And people complain that my schedules are tough. This is SI's preseason. This is the optimum one to use if you want to get your players fit fast for the game, so they can last longer, because there's a modifier in the game that affects how early your players get jaded in a season. It all depends on how heavy your preseason was. If your preseason is very light, you're screwed. So if you leave it to your S-man, you won't see this. So set this for the first 3 weeks. Don't worry, then play a lot of preseason matches, at least 10. Or, just modify that. Once you got a game, then all you got to do is come in here, 2 matches, and that's it. You got 2 games, do this. But make sure you use heavy. Early, heavy, mid, heavy, late, right? You done that. Easy, right? Okay. If you want to do your own training sessions, then you can leave it to S-man to do the general training sessions, because the difference is marginal. It's about more, I don't know, it's not like you're going to see, using my training sessions, you're going to get, wow, you're going to get 40-point growth. And then you use S-man, you get 1 point growth. No, it's marginal. What the margins exist where? When you choose the roles. So what you want to do is you want to go to your players and choose the roles you want them to play. The easiest, use them for the tactic that you have. But when I'm playing my under 18s, I'm very different, right? So what I do is I value attributes. So you look at my training. Most of them, ball winning midfielder, round outer, ball sweeper keeper, ball playing defender, round outer, ball winning midfielder, round outer. Or this is here to tutor the players. Notice that? A lot of round outers. Why? Why are there a lot of round outers coming here now? DNA. But that's because I want their concentration to get to 12. The moment they get to 12, like this player, he goes on the winger. Right? So here, this guy is still on ball winning midfielder. All central midfielders are ball winning midfielders because I need their concentration to go up. Right? So once their concentration hits about 9 or 10, I switch them over. Then they go to the next schedule. Then they go to the team schedule. This guy's on 9. So it's one more to go. Then he'll be switched over. Then This guy's on 14 already, he's a goalkeeper. This guy's on 12 already, he's a defender. So this guy's on 10. He's not far away. That's why I switched him to winger. Then coming down the list here, this guy is ball winning midfielder. He's already on 9. So he's still got some. No, he's still got some time, 1 or 2 more. This guy is a ball winning midfielder on defense, but he's already 11. Nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this guy, he's on quickness right now, ball winning midfielder. He's on 11. That's good. So what I'm going to do with him, he's already got his concentration to 11. So training, now I'm going to change him because we want to use a DLP. So he's got passing, vision, decisions, flair is a long way to go. So I can either... So now, this is what you do. Because if you're familiar with this, if you're familiar, then I'm a min-maxer, okay? I want attributes to fall in certain zones. But my advice is play them in a role that you're going to use. So deep line playmaker, defense. Okay, so this is what I'll do. He's got quickness already 11, that's fair enough, but he needs major work in strength and stamina. So from the next 2 or maybe 2 seasons, I'll put him on endurance. This will work on stamina and work rate. Bang. This is good, no? Stamina and work rate. Right, he's got good aggression, but without good work rate, it's not very good. Right, so stamina, work rate, and then get this up. Then I leave him here. So you can do this. Why all my strikers are on Raumdauter? Everyone is on a Raumdauter because I want the concentration to go up. Look at training here, right? Raumdauter is anticipation, composure, concentration, decisions off the ball, work rate, technique, first touch, and finishing. You know how good these attributes are for strikers? These are the prime attributes for strikers. You want a striker to be able to read the game. You want a striker to pay attention to offsides. You want the striker to take down the ball. You want the striker to finish. You want the striker to have composure. You want the striker to have good technique. You want the striker to work hard off the ball. You want the striker to find good positions to score goals in. Then just add acceleration, balance, and pace. That's it. So this is what I do. Strikers with concentration, I leave them round out the attack. I don't care if they have to play here. Right? I just make them learn a new position. It's not going to be the end of the day when they learn a new position. This is the holy grail for all strikers. For all strikers in the game, I train them when they're young as roundouters. Every single one of them, without fail. If he's right-footed, he goes to the left. Better still, he can be inside forward later. Yeah. So it's very easy. All of them, except this guy Esposito also, this temperamental. I think I don't want to keep him. That's one of the reason. So we come in here. So we have to be careful if they get injured. So we come in back here. He's left-footed. So we come in here. We go round out. I don't care if it's great. Just go round out. Bang. Concentration. Leave it. Attacking movement. Done. Striker. This guy is 30 years old. Look at this mentoring, right? Okay. And then mentoring, right? You know what I do? I find a player that's 35 years old. 35 years old. Sign him as an emergency backup. Shove him into the under 20s. Okay, he just joined. No? He's only here for one season. Resolute, significant. Right, so look at these two players. Fairly determined, will learn from Resolute. Realist, significant influence from this guy. So this guy is here to mentor. And these are all the team. These are all influential players. So, good. They all work together. So I just get them. Maximum you can add is 5, right? So I put all the low personalities here. Get them up. Yeah. The game isn't easy. Don't overcomplicate it. Yeah, it counts teamer. Have you tried them? I will never try them as Shadow Striker. No thanks. I mean, you can. As long as, for me, as long as they've got concentration. Once they get to concentration 10, I'll change them to another system. That's all. But before that, no. All around outer. Every single one is a roundouter. Yeah, roundouter is the best for youngsters. I've always found that's the best. Okay, we shortlist this guy just in case, I mean, it's 11, not that bad. Positioning 9 to 13. That's fully scout player. This guy is 16. Hey, this guy is not bad, man. This is Manchester United goalkeeper is quite good. A wise use of weaker foot. Maybe we might not have much of a choice. We need a good goalkeeper, no backup. We don't want a Mickey Mouse goalkeeper. Forget it. I'm looking at positioning. Fed up. Get out. 13 is still worth looking at. Okay, so we'll keep on scouting this guy. Positioning, 7. Forget it. All right, so we got 1 or 2 strikers. We got 1 or 2 goalkeepers there. Yeah, so we're running an experiment this season, right? Because last season we ran an experiment for 4 seasons, right? 4 seasons, I had an unambitious player in the being mentored in the senior team. For 4 seasons, the guy didn't get a change in his. Yeah, he didn't get a change in his personality. We gave the team leaders. We had the same core group and everything else, right? Okay, so he didn't improve, right? So what are we gonna do? So that's because I've been saying this for the longest time. Do not bother keeping unambitious players. There's no point. Just let them go. Don't just because he's got 5 stars, you want to hang on to him. Don't waste your time. You're gonna be frustrated. Right? Let them go. Don't be merciless. Be merciful. Let them go. Look at our team. So we got a lot of we have one temperamental and keep him for around. Just see what happens. Unambitious. We keeping this one. We doing it for experimental reasons only. Yeah? Okay. These are experimental players. Okay. The unambitious training, mentoring. Hey, the unambitious cannot get in. There we go. Can't he won't come. They don't want to be mentored. Poor guys though. There's no point this guy. He will never get mentored. Yeah. This guy other players. So he's never gonna get mentored. He's a total outsider no. He doesn't even come inside here no. Yeah, there. Not even here. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Squad. I want to make sure that he's in this squad first. Hohan squad. Move to under 18s. This guy squad. Move to under 18s. Okay, they're not in the under 18s are idiot. No wonder you can't mentor them. Stupid. Daljit. Waste time. Daljit. Okay. Tan Yong Tzu, come here. Okay, done. I had a chat with Norman who like to discuss opening talks for improved contract. Okay, guys, what's the word here? Do we give him a new contract? I think we do, you know. Norman Bartolek, of course, we give him a new contract. Before the season starts, somehow. Better give him a contract before the season. What was our lesson we learned the last season? The lesson was, my important player. Don't give them a contract just before a cup final. Remember what happened, right? We gave them a contract and what happened? We crash and burn. We lost the game. No, tutoring is there. The problem with tutoring was you could get a whole team of model citizens by the time they're 21. That's why they took it out. Yeah. It was an exploit. That's why we don't have it in the game anymore. Yeah. These have made a non-negotiable offer for 18 million for Red. Do we accept it? He's in advanced talks with Al Hilal as that's his preferred destination. Okay, we accept, but just in case Al Hilal don't give him the salary he wants. Randomly got I don't mind it. Get further forward can be quite annoying. Yeah, if your tactic doesn't want him to get further forward. You and most importantly, bravery. I single-handedly, thank you very much, man. Tell you, turns the game around. Anticipation, concentration, stamina, work rate, and aggression. Oh my God. You put those attributes together, you got yourself a monster team. I've always used RPM for training midfielders, but I like a concentration specific. Yeah, I have a concentration specific approach. Then after that, because they're young, right? They're young, so get that attribute up. They get it to 9 or 10, you get them out already. Yeah, 10 is possible, I guess. Yeah. I don't be greedy. Don't go to 11 and 12, man. So once I get to 10, I stop. I switch over. Then I switch to the core attributes. The ones I want for his role. Like my strikers, when they're young as well, I'm very specific. So offer contract. We offered Nicolo Dalago, experienced goalkeeper, not good enough. Tan Yong Tzu and Ho Wan, 2 unambitious players. They're poor guys, man. They're poor guys. I buy a goalkeeper called Josh Wickers every year on my Shrewsbury Town, say, because he's in. Wow, Josh Wickers. That's nice. Thanks for letting me know. Now I'll never get the name out of my head. The game element, the gaming element. Yeah, okay. I like the fact that it's a bit more random now with these personalities. It's not the same as last time. Last time was way too easy, man. It was just way too easy to game it. Now you kind of feel that the there's a bit more uncertainty. Yeah. So with more uncertainty comes a better challenge. I guess that's how I look at it. And I like it. I love it. I love it, in fact. Yeah. So we discover one thing, right? Maybe we want to remove this. This seemed to do a bit better. So we still have the trap inside. They collapse in the middle. Let them get Jack Williams. I think we're going to start giving Jack a bit of a rest, I think. Okay. Neapolis. That's it. Watching the game. Boom. All the way to max. We're just doing substitution strategy. That's all. Play like this, you're fine. You try to be too heroic, it's over. I think last year it was. I mean, I've seen so many saves sent to me, or I've seen my friends have shared with me. Like the whole team of model citizens for the under 18s. This used to be the case last time. Like you get a whole team of model citizens, I mean, okay, I get the whole idea that you want to find a good and easy way to develop players, right? But that just makes it too easy. It's like close eyes, you get a bunch of super kids. And you know what that does? That is as good as an exploit. Why? Because your team is always going to be the best team in the world. That's a case of, it's like, how we play, like, it's like playing Diablo, I guess, and then finding all these super weapons early, right? Where's the challenge in killing the boss if you got all the best weapons and all the legendary weapons at your disposal? Yeah, so that's how I look at it. I mean, I'm not knocking the way other people play. I mean, it's from if that's your cup of tea, then hey, enjoy it, man. Just not mine. Yeah, I'm not gonna judge you for the way you play the game, but just a thought. Yeah, that's all. Hey, don't play him here. We don't want to waste time learning a new position. Okay, so we got LeBron for Acosta. We got Papa Chevy for this guy. We got Jack. I think we can give Jack a break. Jack has shown he's quite solid at this position already. Pinas for Domenico. Bartolek for Hamel. Lars for Blandino. And Ozan for Bianchi. Asino will stay. No, Ogo. Again, poor guys, man. That's it. For Neapolis. Remember that Chico, you were here right the day when I accidentally fielded a goalkeeper as a defensive winger in a league match. We were a whole street we're just chatting and chatting and chatting. The next thing I know, I didn't realize it, but they put the wrong player on the pitch. I was laughing my head off. And after that, random question for fun. Favorite meal? My favorite meal of the day. My favorite meal? Was it? Are you talking about of the day or what to eat? I got a surprisingly favorite meal. Something I make for myself. And it's for breakfast. It's a corned beef sandwich. Yeah. But my corned beef sandwich, I actually do it with chilies. Yeah. Chilies and a fried egg. Yeah. So that's my favorite. So I always my wife always has to make sure there's corned beef around, or ham. I love it. I just love adding chili to everything. I got this. I want to add chili to everything. This kind of personality. When my mom growing up, right, in my house, so whenever my mom used to make dinner or lunch, right, she'd be adding like one chili to the meal. So then I'll come in and my mom she would chase me out of the kitchen because I wanted to add like 2 or 3, triple the chili count in the meal. Because my youngest brother had a palate that was like terrible, man. He couldn't handle chili. So my mom used to make the meals chili light. He used to annoy the living daylights out of me. See, you get very angry with my brothers. You destroy mom's recipe. Naturally, it was that kind of thing. That is a very random yes. Yeah, that's me, man. It's funny, right? Corned beef sandwich. Can you believe it? And the bread, right? It has to be grilled. Has to be grilled, man. Grilled to perfection. And I'm talking about not grill hard, like crusty, but it's got to be grilled just nice, right? You know, there's still that softness in the center, but hard and crusty on the side. Ah, okay, that's me. And then I'll take a corned beef sandwich, you know, with the chilies and the egg. And you know what I do? I add a layer of cheese. Right? I add one layer of cheese there. Man, now you're making me hungry. You terrible fella. This is what happens when people come on the stream and start talking about meals in the middle of the night when I'm streaming. And today I'm operating on 2 hours of sleep from last night because I had to bring my son to a psychologist. Yeah, I took him to a psychologist today because I'm a bit worried about how the school was treating him. So I want to make sure that he's okay. So I brought him to a psychologist. So the psychologist made him play some games. So he's going to spend some time busy. Only because I think that I need a psychologist to back me up if there is indeed something wrong, right? He as a parent himself, but I don't get it though. Some people treat this kind of psychologist as in Asia especially stigma. I'm like, no man. You think you're a pro, is it? Like neuropsychology for children? Please. I'm not, and I'm willing to say I'm an idiot when it comes to neuropsychology. So if somebody is smarter than me in that department, please help me out. Life is like that. Don't be egotistical. It's 6:33 here, Frosty Power. That's your favorite time of the day, right? Sun setting. Looking, enjoying. Have to run. Oh, Faramir, thanks for popping in, brother. Yeah, send me a message. We hope to catch up with you soon, man. Hope to catch up with you. Offers made for Galo. Go. No way, you're staying here. Everybody coming, knocking on the door for Goliath now. Goliath is a good player, but we've got plans for him, right? We've got a strong team. Goliath comes off the bench and he's worth 16 million. He's a good player. Because we got Bartolek, Companion, they're all growing, man. They're all getting very good. Our youth team is not bad now. The only is, then we got Moselli, Williams, Osino. Osino can play here as well. His passing is 14. His vision isn't there yet. He's got some flair. So looking at him now, let's look at his training. He's still doing around Daughter, no? Because the concentration, I think, if right, his concentration hasn't gone up. Let's see. That's because this kid hasn't been playing enough. So we have to be very careful. Tena is already on loan, right? So we put him on loan because he got his concentration up. Actually, we should have kept Tena. And, yeah, my bad. My bad. So who is going to play here? I see Moselli. Moselli can create here. Right, Moselli's concentration is 10, so he can create. So we'll just stick these two in and see what happens. Maybe this is the optimum way of playing him. Okay, Asino can cross the ball, right? He's got decent, so he come inside once in a while. Okay, let's see what happens. Paranda. So we'll probably end the preseason and then we'll have just nice, right? First game of the season. Okay, man. Thanks, Mike. Have a good one. Glad to see hopefully we fixed that little bug we had earlier with the Elgato image link not showing. So I had to reset the disable and enable the Elgato card, which worked. Yeah. So goalkeeper, we still have to get one more goalkeeper in. That might recommend. That's what I think we should do. Yeah, and trainer is okay. I'm not saying he's a great goalkeeper. I think he's okay. He's still got room to grow, right? His reflexes might go up. His one-on-ones is only 40. His reflexes is only 13. No? That's dangerous for this guy. But what he has is good positioning. Right? So he knows where to stand. So that could stand him in good stead. So we'll see how he does. Let's not knee-jerk and get an... The other goalkeeper that we have is Antonio Minella. This is a youngster. So I'm telling you the idea with keeping it young. It will reach. He can come on as a substitute. Right? Look at him. He's actually starting material, no? This kid. Except the only problem is positioning is only 11. I think, right, if we give him a chance to play, he could surprise us. No? Wingers and wingbacks, what do you want the wingers to do? See, whenever you ask me that question, I want you to tell me what you want them to do. Because the thing here is this, right? Attributes are only important in as far as your tactic is concerned. Like, I have wingers and I want them to score goals. So for me, acceleration, first touch, finishing, and composure can be important because I want them coming in from the far side to score goal. So I think that if you're looking at them, creating, crossing is important, passing, agility, first touch, acceleration. So you want them getting away, acceleration, bringing the ball down under control, first touch. Then you want them to pass the ball. And you want them to have agility, so beat the player. That's it. That's the most important. If you want them to score goals, then you have to add a few more. Yeah. Okay, so we've got, what was my plan? Why did I come here? Oh yeah, I came here because of you. Okay. Okay, he's in. So we got Pinas. Pinas will come here. Acosta will come here. Papashi will come here. Bianchi will come here. Bogart will come here. Companion will come here. Blandino will come here. Blandino will come here. Goliath will come here. Tulo will come. Tulo will not come anywhere. Hamel, I think Hamel will stay there. Moselli again. These two are gonna get a bit annoyed. They keep playing every single game. Okay, Fonseca will finish the game. Okay, for once we let Fonseca finish the game. So we're not protecting Fonseca too much. I want to see how long it takes him to get tired because he is reaching the age. He's got one more season left. His natural fitness is actually quite good, right? His stamina is actually quite good at 14. So he's not that bad. And Trainer will grow into a fine very fast. But I also think this guy Minella is going to go into a good goalkeeper. We got two goalkeepers that potentially can be world class. Both of them can be world class. So I think that we don't sign any goalkeeper. I think we just depend on these two. Right. I think we have a very good goalkeeper here. Antonio Minella. Yeah. I have a feeling like he's a good goalkeeper. It's just a good feeling. He's good looking. The only criteria that we have for a goalkeeper. A stupid thing to say, man. Acceleration, work rate. Sometimes work rate is not important, no? Yeah. Like sometimes. Yeah, look, if you want your winger to come back and help you press, aggression, work rate, stamina. Aggression, work rate is important, right? If you don't want your winger to come back and help you defend, you don't need work rate. What do you need work rate for? You just need him up there. You just need a player that beats players and crosses the ball. There's not much work rate required if you don't want him to come back. You have to understand how work rate is like, if people start worrying about work rate, every single player on every single attribute becomes super important. So yeah. All right, done. That was a good result. So hey, we got our first game of the season. We're playing Torino. Ladies and gentlemen, we have approached the first game of the season. Ting ting, landing. Tung tung, landing. Tung tung. So we got, our decision has been made, right? We are not, for the next fixture, okay, overview, squad, registration time. I just saw Moselli, they say Serie A. So we are going to have Nicolo. These guys don't have to be worried. We don't have to worry about these two. We don't have to worry about him. We don't have to worry about him. Pedrassi, don't have to worry about him. If you look at the number of 22s I have, man. Minimum size 13. Joe Henrik, we don't have to worry about him. Esteban, we don't have to worry about him. In fact, I don't care about him. Okay. Domenico Tassoni, don't have to worry about him. Ponticelli, yeah, he's in 5 to 11 days. Don't have to worry. I don't know. I think I want to sell him already. This guy is Moselli, right? So he's Marcel Zuba. I think we gotta put him in. Jack Williams, not necessary. He's under 20. He's under 21 as well. Okay. Lindo Kulule, Pinas. What a lovely life, man. Minimum squad size 15 players. Come on, they're under 22. Half the squad. Like literally my entire squad is under 22. Okay. So, calendar, do we push them all the way for this game? Okay, we go passive. Okay, we come in here, match practice here. Recovery is here. This is fine. endurance, resistance, endurance, quickness, match practice, physical outfield, attacking movement, physical team bonding. Yeah, look at the way we enter this game. Match practice, match practice, recovery. I think we'll just give this one recovery as well. Full on aggressive. Can't come into this game, so we might have injuries. I think we're gonna have very high chance of injuries in this one. I push. Shy don't be. I'm pushing them through the pain barrier, man. Yeah, let's see what happens, okay? Yeah, I think I'll develop Minella. I'm not signing anyone else. Otherwise, if I sign somebody else, Minella never gets a chance to play. Right? But the problem is this, right? Minella will have to play him in cup games. All the cup games Minella is going to be playing. There's about 5 games I can give him. Minella is now got a cup goalkeeper already. Straight away he comes to the first team. Many people want him. Zuba, Italy players in action. Giovanni, okay, whatever. We'll worry about that later. I haven't even checked out though. We will be looking at. We will use the scout, my Dr. Jit tool, to determine who's going to be in the Italian national squad. Defenders with the highest defensive score, that kind of thing. Yeah. So we're only going to look at Italian nationality, right? Yeah. So all Italian nationality players in worldwide, the highest defensive score. That's what we're going to take. Choose Partenope captain of the season. So it's going to be Bogart, he's the captain, and LeBron. Okay, fine. Confirm. The 2, captain and vice captain. All right, what I'm going to do, I'll be back in just a short while, right, guys? I just need to do something very quickly. I'll be right back. Let me just change the image to the be right back. Obsessed Manager will be back in a few minutes. I just need to go to the loo. I am back, guys. Thank you for telling me I was muted. It's always the thing, right, with me. Right, always the thing. I'm always muted. All right, so we got our players. I think most of them are good. It's a good squad. I think Ponticelli is just a few days away, so additional focus. And guess what, guys? For your FYI, the very first game of the season, we are not playing the tactic we have been developing our players for. FYI. Second thing I realized before I went, I scheduled season 2. This is a primary train tactic, right? So familiarity almost there. Yeah. Okay. This is a scramjet tactic that we were playing just now, right? Okay. Now we go to the players themselves. Williams. Okay, got training. There we go. Mentality is ready. Passing style is ready. Creative freedom is ready. Trigger press not so ready yet. Marking not so ready yet, but he'll be ready. This I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about this at all. So he's kind of knows the system. But our first game of the season, we're gonna do this. So come in here again with him. Training. It's not so bad because the systems are very similar. I'm not too worried. Why am I training as a complete forward? Why am I training as a complete forward? This is interesting. Why did I choose complete forward? Anticipation, composure, concentration. I know. Oh yeah, because the concentration, the bar. I realized that the bar is going to be too far away. But I don't think he's going to increase his height as well. Yeah, he's not going to improve his jumping reach. Maybe, you know. Jumping reach is only 9. So his heading is not going to go up. So that's why I chose this, is it? Jumping reach is they're going to work. I think this is okay. This is okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. I don't think it'll be there on the world. Yeah. So the problem for us right now is Moselli is coming back tomorrow. So respond, confirm. I think we should be good. The playlist has been submitted. Guys, we're going to get ready, man. This is it. First game of the season, we play Torino. Game decides to sign the players. Save the game. So, match practice. Now this is what everyone says, right? You get plenty of injuries because of match practice, right? Respond. Okay, for once in my life, right, I'm going to give them the numbers. For once, no. Hey, Jose Fonseca, where's Jose Fonseca? He's got no number. Okay, change him. This guy, give him 4. Change numbers before the season starts. Okay, Jose Fonseca takes number... First time I'm doing this. Number 2. Okay. Both of you are number 4. Shut up. You are number... Oh, you all fight for each other. 14 now, you think. Okay. Alright. Andre Anastasio, shut up. You're too young to have a number. Wow, everybody wants a number 4. What the heck is with this team, man? Everybody wants 14 on number 4. Maki wants a number 10. This kid wants a number 10. Wow, he's got I like his optimism, man. We train him as a Rom daughter. Look at this guy, passing, vision, decisions. Oh, this guy has been developing, man. This kid, has been developing, Hey, not too bad. Okay, never mind, enough. Let's not waste too much time. Yeah. And I don't want to see one player come to me and unhappy with the squad number. Okay, one player got injured 1 to 3 days. Moselli injured, twisted knee. That's just after match practice, right? No, hasn't gone into match practice yet. So I'm pushing my team all the way. I don't mind if we have a couple of players injured. I'm going to take a big risk for this game. Let's go, man. Okay. Moselli injured. That's not good news. So we got Bogart to start. We might have to play Asino in attack. Asino, the new strike, Jack Williams, our striker. Bogart, the more creative role as the wing on the left. Inside 4 on the left. All right, let's go. Reject. First game of the season, ladies and gentlemen. And we are getting ready. Another thing you want to do before all games is choose your formation before you play. Yeah. Something I advise you guys to do. First game. We do not want to lose this game. So we're going in with our system. Torino have been... Torino shouldn't be a problem. But we know how to we know how to create problems for ourselves. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem, but we've been known to make life difficult for ourselves, right? 4-3 here, 4-3 here, 5-3 here. All right, here we go. Okay, good. Look at that. Trading ratings. Everybody doing well. That's good news. For the very first game of the season, everyone's come in. They're all training well. We've had a few injuries, but nothing that is major, right? Nothing major. We got this guy out for maybe 1 to 4 days. That is not major. That's fine. It's worth pushing our preseason to the hilt just to get these players in a position to, bring their game. We might have to play Bogart in this position, that's all. Or I could play Goliath in that position as well. Goliath doesn't know that position very well. He's got a right foot. Goliath is a Bogart. Further on top, we got LeBron Bartolek. No, we're not going to start with Bartolek. We're going to go with him. Lingmore is carrying a knock, so that's fine. We got other players that can come in. You can bring Blandino. Blandino is a new young player, so we give him a run out. That's fine. If you're not really, if they're going to be on the bench, they better be able to. We're going to be playing them if they're on the bench, right? There's no point in getting scared about these players and going, he's not good enough. I'm not going to bring him. Yeah, that's not the way to play this game. Okay, we got Bensick at the back. Okay, that's good. So we got a decent team. Tassone won't lead the line in attack. It will be somebody called Companion. Okay, there we go. All right, just Fonseca, Ozan, they played together. Blandino is his first time. Lingmo usually plays in this position. Fonseca, 16. Ozan is not bad. I mean, we could go with a combination that actually played Torre. We start with that combination, okay? Not a entirely new combination. Don't give Blandino a tough time. First game away from home, only you want to give the youngster a chance to play. Okay, all right. The only problem right now I have is this position. Goliath can cross the ball. He's got right foot, passing, vision, decisions, flair. It just means that from the middle, Tassone will have to come on. Or Pinas. Okay, we'll take a chance. Take a chance. The other thing we want to do is we want to apply the trap inside instruction again to this because we are doing it for fun. No focus, play to the middle. Yes. Okay, Bensick. Bensick didn't play preseason. I don't think he had any preseason games, no? Yeah, non-competitive. Only 2 appearances in preseason. Yeah, so we'll have to start. We'll have to play him. You'll have to play we have to play a long. Bensick hardly ever played in preseason. Okay, here we go. First game of the season. Tunnel. Send the assistant. Kick off. Here we go. Everyone's out. Torino fans full force today. And then we are not on commentary. We're going to go key highlights. Extended highlights for the first game of the season. We want to pay attention to our trap. Okay. Bonella with the ball. He gets rounded players. It's Goliath who doesn't play there, but he does the necessary. He stops that progress down that flank, helping the players. So once again, just checking to see that the trap inside is up and the stop cross, right? The whole idea is I want them to funnel play through the middle. Because CM on attack a DLP, so they'll come through the center. If they play one over the top, the defender is going to pop up. Goliath with the corner. Takes it, goes far post. Fonseca forcing the keeper into a save. Not bad. Okay, alright, just making sure that Williams already on a yellow card. That was fast. Torre, Mel. Out to Eros companion. Williams wins the ball, looks out for Goliath. Goliath takes it wide. He can cross the ball. It's to Eros companion. Takes a shot. He's over. Gonna encourage them. I don't want to lose the first game. That's more important. I'd rather play safe than sorry. Bensick, come on. Oh, good work. Bonella with the ball. Looks for options to cross. They got players in the area. They're allowing them in. And the pressing force, okay, so far so good. Not a lot of space. He's got to take a shot from outside. Andrea with a save. Made me nervous. No, that whole passage made me nervous. Fonseca at the near post. Good defending. There's a company in this team that's quite good. Coman again drifts it. Berger, Bensick looks for options. They try to restart, block again, goes out for another corner. Okay. Coman, far post keeper claims that. Good work. Patanompe not kicking into gear, but I usually expect that. Cold start usually at the start of the season. Plus, we're not playing with our primo numero uno in this position. Goliath takes it down, does well, gets LeBron into a dangerous position, crosses the ball, Bensick with the header. Too easy. We won't demand more just yet. We got Pari now. Finds Berger. Good work from Williams. Wins the ball off him. Goes wide. Come on. Let's go. The new signing gives the ball away. Ozan. Fonseca read that. He's on a yellow, but he read that well. Torre. Finds LeBron. LeBron takes it down. Nice. Goes wide again. Crosses the ball into the area. Ozan, Goliath shoots, and it's the opening goal. It's the opening goal. That was a goal created by the white centre back. Goliath with the free kick. Shoots, forcing the keeper into a save. My goodness, there might be some competition on the left, no? Because Goliath has got a foot, right? So, and he's taking set pieces. All the set pieces. Okay, get there. Bensick. We might want to retrain him in that position if he can play there. I'm far from pleased. Come on, it's the first game of the season. Williams out to Ozan. Finds goal. That's a suicide ball. That was a suicide ball. Suicide ball all the way. So short. I mean, I know that we had an exhausting preseason, but it doesn't mean that the guys are so tired that they can't even pass the ball anymore. Good work from LeBron. Came back. We closed them in the center. Yeah, we showed them inside, right? They closed them down straight away. Okay. Nice ball over the top. Bogart takes it down well. Shoots. Keeper gets down to save that. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. 51 minutes. Goliath with the free kick again. Into the wall it goes. We got a corner. Goliath will take this as well. Okay, looks like Ponticelli has got competition for that position, man. Goliath. That's a terrible free kick. Maybe he doesn't have any competition. Both the strikers in front are on yellow cards. Fonseca read that. Eros loses. Company. Block. Ozan. Take it down. Good boys. LeBron. Eros companion. Okay, that's it. We're taking him off. Who am I going to bring on, man? Normally, the person who plays there is this Goliath. You bring Domenico Tassoni. Stick to the plan. Huh? Okay. Stick to the plan. Bring on the youngster. Okay. Bogart is not playing well. So we bring on Asino. I think we don't do that. We leave that. Then Joe Henry Bonsick should take him off. Papa Chevy. Okay, so we got a few players. This is gonna be dangerous. Shoots from outside the area. Gotta get. Oh, see you, man. Hardik, have a good one. Thanks for popping in the stream. Thanks for saying hello. Thanks for your support, man. All the guys who come into the stream to see how the team does the preseason and how they're doing right now. That count. The boys on the pitch, they appreciate it. Hamel to Fonseca, out to Ozan, Skilimas, to LeBron. LeBron takes that down. He has got quality. That Goliath finds Tassoni. Tassoni couldn't find the back of the net. Calero with a long kick. Fonseca, Bogart gets that down, but then Tassoni gives the ball away. This is dangerous. Dangerous, very dangerous. Good block in. Keeper gets that. 58 minutes. This is tense, man. Long kick from Entrena. Gives the ball away. What an idiot. Fonseca red head. Hamel knocks a good football. Again, very calm defending. Ozan, Tassoni looks. Tassoni turned. The moment he turned, right, they had him. Good work. Bogart coming back to help us defend, but gives the ball away again. That we just gave the ball away, you know, there. That was terrible. Maybe I should have taken Bogart off. He comes back to help us defend, but gives it away. Bogart is playing badly, so we're gonna take him off. He can't play. He's just disappointing me right now. Okay, LeBron for Acosta. Alright, the full on 60th minute substitution. All the players are subbed out already. Oh no, dangerous. Corner. 60th minute, scoreline Torino 1, Napoli 1. We can't afford a defeat. That's it. No defeats for us this season. Yeah, we cannot afford a single defeat. I mean, we can. We'll lose 1 or 2 games, but no, this Scudetto is out. We are pushing for the title, man. Acosta gets away. Does work. Does good work there. Ozan. Nice reading of the game. Torre, Asino can't get there. Oh, through the middle he goes. And what a miss. Oh, here comes to Papa Chevy. Hey, what is going on? What in the world was that, man? That was the worst short pass I've ever seen in my life. That's like, a short pass, no. Demand more. Okay, corner. Who's taking this? Goliath. 63rd. I don't know. This feels too many highlights for me. Too many. I'm beginning to react to everything. I'm trying to push into Champions League. Should I focus on players that attributes higher than? I mean, you want to get players with attributes higher than 14, right? But whether you can sign them, that's a different story. Yeah, but that's what you want. Okay, so we have been known not to accept, right? I'm going for it all the time. So here we go. Last couple of minutes. Yes, didn't have a good game, my first game of the season. I guess tough first game of the season. He turned one way. Oh my God. He was free he was free, completely unmarked. Ah, man, he was completely unmarked. Totally and absolutely Unmarked. Man, we lost our first game of the season. After that preseason, I never expected that. No, it was totally and absolutely unmarked. This is not the way to start the season, man. Torino finally beat me. After 5 seasons of never losing to Torino, we finally lost to Torino. That's not the way to start, man. Torino beat us. I have to admit, that was next squad selection. No, next match. Wait, hold on. Where is this team? Schedule. When is the games? We gotta worry about when the first game is, right? September. Okay, good. All right, still a long way to go. Go on holiday. No. Don't end up going for. Okay, go on holiday for next match. I'm very upset. Really, I'm like, maybe I should just start for the draw, right? I should have started for the draw. Yeah, we were all fine until I decided I wanted to push for it. But that's my style of play. I push for it all the time. We lost 2-1. For no rhyme or reason, I asked for it. This is when I get disappointed with myself. It's okay. Just makes it harder. Just makes it a lot harder. Once you get off to a poor start, right, then it becomes a question of whether you can catch up. Then after that, we got the Torino Cittadella. Then we got our first Croatian match. We play against Croatia with the Italian team. The Italian team, baby. Why are people? I don't get it. No, some people are saying I'm just happy that we got Champions League football. I'm like going, man, you should be. They had a chance to win the title. Their last few games were just draws, right? If they hadn't screwed that up, they would have made it very hard for that team called City to catch up. No, I'm still struggling with accepting this. Oh, look at the temperature, 35 degrees Celsius in Napoli. Hot summer's day. Okay, this is the last game and then we're going to call it because it's late for me already. Alrighty, let's go. Gotta head off. Okay, we're not gonna trap inside anymore. Right. I'm putting myself up too much. And I'm like the idea of a double. I still think the defensive wingers are gonna do a good job in the center. I just want to make sure that they don't come down the flanks so easily. They are coming down the flanks because we keep letting them come down the flanks. Right? No, sorry. No. The thing is that I want them to come down the flanks and deliver crosses. Not just come through the middle. I think if we come down the flanks, deliver crosses is less threatening. That's one way of putting it. Yeah. So we got opposition instructions coming back in here. Positions. We still got the. No, this is left, and this was supposed to be right. Idiot. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Yeah, man. It was supposed to be left and right. No, never mind. It's okay. It's too late now. Okay. All right. So we come in here. There's I think this can still work. No, stop cross. I think this can still work. Okay. And then this. Yeah, this can still definitely work. Okay. All right. Let's go. So we got Minella is injured. Yeah, that's unfortunate. so he's not going to be playing. Benzik is injured. He's not playing. So Papa Shivi comes back in. We got Dalago on the bench. Then we got Ponticelli back. And then we got Zuba, the other attacker. And Morselli. Alright, now we got Ponti on the left. LeBron companion, not Mel. Lingmore. Ozan comes here. Alright, let's go. Next game. Lazio. I'm so tempted to go in. Oh, we have to stop after this because the next game is getting to know our Italian team, right? Scouting and finding out who's on form a bit late. Who do we go with? Who's the best players? We should have done all the research last season. We didn't do it. Such idiots that I am. But no, okay, it's all right. Bartolek, Drassone, Torre, Asino. Okay, Morselli can play here. All right, so we put Morselli there. All right, let's go. The Serbi at Brighton has been a revelation. That's what I think. Yeah, he's been an absolute revelation for that team. I think that, it's absolute astounding. I think he's a great goalkeeper, great manager for that side. He's given them a style of play that is all about ball progression, putting pressure on teams. They're able to keep the ball. Even good sides are having a team getting the ball off them. Right, they're getting into good positions to threaten teams. It doesn't matter who they are. Yeah, so the Sherby style of football definitely has. This team has done well. They've done very well. Finally, Mr. Williams has opened his accounts with his first ever goal. I wanted to take on warn him, but I thought it's only his first game, so he might be off to a cold start. So I thought the first game was like that. So he didn't make a mistake, got inside and scored the opening goal. What a good response today from the boys. That's why we went out straight attacking. So Lingmore. Again, don't get that right. We got the extra man. We can pull. He pulls up. We get a goal scoring up. We get a play in a very dangerous position. Yeah, if he can keep the ball, that is. They pressed well. Nice. That's what that trap inside does, right? So they came inside. They got trapped. Nice second goal. That's what I wanted. He's not offside. There is no way he's offside, man. That looked good. Oh, sheesh. Damn it, that was close. That was so close. Yeah, it's working. I like what I see. Okay, there goes Sergio. They're showing them inside and then they go, okay, then they go out wide. They try to prevent the cross, then they come back inside again. Cross. Nice. Again, companion Morselli. This is what we should have done just now. Williams was in, but the goalkeeper did well. Read the danger, came out of his area slightly to make sure that he got to the ball first. Ozan. Otherwise, Williams would have punished him with another goal. Papa Shivi, Bogart in, Bogart shoots, Bogart gets a second goal. Yeah. We need this win, man. We cannot afford not to beat Cittadella. Cittadella, we have no. If we lose to Cittadella, we might as well just hand in our resignation. We just quit the team straight away. We just retire. Yeah. From bringing the ball from defense to the final third, there's no one better. Cannot get the ball off the team. They're very good at the way they support. They use a double pivot in midfield. A double pivot does so well, and the double pivot swings. So it's very good. And the way they bring the ball up from defense, it's good. I love it. And both defenders actually both center mids will actually drop off, right? So they cycle the ball really well. Ozan with the header. Oh, he's going to line up one. Good defending. LeBron, Moselli away. He's going to just bring the ball forward. He's got options left and right if he can find them. He's got a lot of flair. He knows what to do. Nah. He's got flair, this kid. Sander, half time. I think that's not good enough from our team. Okay, we're going to come in here and we're going to... I'm far from pleased, right? We got to set the bar. The bar has to be very high. Amel with the free kick, takes a shot to Papa Shivi. And then we're gonna throw for some water bottles on the side. Goes long, good defending, very good defending from Lingmo. Lingmo missed him in the first game, but he's back now. Williams gives the ball away. Good defending. Fonseca right there. Companion now releases Moselli. He's gonna take it away. He can split the boy, did well. 1-2 with Eros Companion, and they get another goal. Okay. Good. This is a good response to the opening day defeat, right? So it's good that we have Cittadella as the second game. But we got a lot of yellow cards. Fonseca has 2 yellow cards in a row. He picked up one in the first game. Now he's picked up one in this game as well. But I think in the last game, there was a bit of aggression in that game. You know, our strikers were picking up yellow cards very early. So it kind of affected our transitions because we need them pressing high up the pitch, even tackling at times, but they couldn't even do that. So, Ozan, yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. I love this. This is all about progression, right? Get the ball into the final to keep the ball. There's not a lot of pressure from them. They're sitting in a low block, so we don't have to really... go crazy. Oh, Bogart and Williams. The composure that Bogart had to square the ball. 4-0. Okay, good work. Jack Williams on a hat-trick at home. Can he debut with a hat-trick? That's how Jack Williams goes far post. 61 minutes, I think we can afford to take players off. Now we're going to take off Papa Chauvet and bring on, do we bring on this guy or bring on Pedro Biasi? I think we're 1-0 ahead. Let's stick to the original plan, okay, which is Pedro Biasi. Okay, Eros Companion is playing well. Bring on another player. This guy's a titan. And then we bring on Fresh Legs, Acosta. And then, why not, man? Hamel for Bartole. This is my bench. My bench is just as good. Right now, my bench is just as good as the players on the pitch right now. Those players, they're just as good as the first team players. Except, oh, nice. Look at this passing going on, man. Hamel is fighting Moselli. Williams finds Eros Companion. He scores. It's another goal. Look at this goal. Oh my lordy, that was the best of the lot, man. That was the best goal. No, for me, it'll take some time for Tulo to impress me. I want to get these players up and running. Tulo, maybe cup game, Coppa Italia, I'll see how he performs. All right, mix up. Okay, I think what we're going to do now is give Tassone. Okay, we got Bogart, Moselli. Moselli just had an injury, right? So we're going to bring on Ponticelli. Ponticelli also just had an injury. So this is perfect. Give Ponticelli a few minutes, warm up his legs. Okay, that's it. This is what we wanted. We got the win in front of our home fans. Let them know that we are. That was a blip against Torino. Torino, they do this once in a while. They surprise teams. They came in, they played a very rough game, lots of yellow cards. But at least you got a win. But we just have to make sure that we keep this. Torino with 2 wins on the road. 2 wins on the trot. That's impressive, man. Who did they beat as second? Inter beat up Roma. Fiorentina. These guys got big wins. These are big wins for them. Juventus over Frosinone. Lazio, Milan beating Lazio. Well, that was a big win. So all these teams have had big wins, man. Torino away to Parma, 1-0. Nice win. Whew. Yeah, I mean, we got a win. I think club vision-wise, I don't think the board is too happy. On course, satisfied, delighted. I mean, reserving judgment, I guess that is true. Performance-wise, match performance, I think they were pretty pissed off in the first game. Torino, pretty pissed off. Yeah. Disappointed to see the team lose. Second game, they wanted more goals. That's what they wanted, more goals. The best player on the day, this guy, Bogart. So far, so good. And with that, we got to call the stream, man. We got to call the stream. The transition's looking very good in that game. I think we have the quality now to go to the more attacking variation of Scramjet. Yeah. I'm more likely to play the attacking variation of Scramjet for the entire season now, because I want that tactic to be the one I use, not the baby Scramjet, which is the safer version that I should use against only the top 5 teams. But against the rest of the league, no. Go for it, man. Scramjet all the way. Attack them. Don't give them a breathing room. Not once. So I thank everybody for popping on today's stream. Hope you enjoyed today. I will see you guys very, very soon. You guys stay safe. Apologies again for the lack of guide videos, but I'm hoping to get them out. That trap inside actually worked, right? It worked brilliantly. Yeah. We trapped them, clobbered them, and scored. Every time we won the ball, they fell into the trap in the center, and we released the counter straight away, and we won the game. So that's exactly how I want to be playing. Transitioning the ball when we have the ball with the goalkeeper into an attacking shot, and then when they're attacking, we want to collapse in the middle, right? And then release, because we're going to have wide players free at that point. It's risky, but I think we have the players that can pull it off. So I'm hoping to see you guys tomorrow. You guys stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Tomorrow, it's going to be Italy. Bye-bye.